Okay, so it's a year on from when you signed for Sale FC, that is, and how's it been? How's it been the last year?
Yeah, it's been great. Yeah. Great bunch of guys. A big learning curve for everyone.
Yeah.
I think we started pretty well and had a bit of a rough patch. And,
yeah.
I think we learned a lot of lessons, what we can do at this level, and where we need to do it, and probably what we can't do in certain areas of the field. But yeah, I've had a blast. Great bunch of guys, and everyone's got smiles on their faces.
Yeah. Anything that surprised you in this league?
The amount of games and how regularly they are.
Yeah.
Just one after another. Like you normally get to play 3-4 weeks, have a week off. But and massive packs.
Yeah.
There's big guys playing this level, and it's a high tempo game against especially a few teams.
Yeah.
Especially teams like Loughborough. I know they're full of younger guys than most teams in this league, but they don't have to throw the ball around and they go 100 miles an hour. So yeah, it's been a learning curve for myself as well.
And a bit of a blast from the past as well. Got to play your old club.
Yeah,
twice.
We struggled down there. We got back to 21 all, and sadly managed to nip it. But it was nice to get a 5-pointer against them up here.
Yeah, I bet they were delighted. What have been the highlights of this journey?
To be honest, talking about this year, because I think it's been a great year for me and great kind of last season, and it's been an enjoyable experience. I think the highs of winning the Cheshire Cup on Thursday was great.
Yeah.
But also just seeing the guys develop throughout the season and watching the guys understand what we're meant to be doing, especially in certain areas at this kind of level where you can't run out from under your own posts. You have to kind of, it's a process and how we get there and the outcomes. And then the back end of the season, you can really see the guys kind of, all right, I know why we're doing this, and there's a reason as to why we're trying to do things, not we're just doing it for the sake of it.
Yeah.
So that's been great to see, and see guys kind of just performing week in, week out.
Yeah.
And no matter what the weather is, and no matter who we come up against, and every Tuesday everyone's got a smile on their face, no matter what the result was, because you've got to put that to bed and move on.
Yeah.
And it's a great standard of rugby, and everyone's stepped up.
It's interesting you mentioned the Cheshire Cup, given that you have a Commonwealth silver medal and you've won the Hong Kong Sevens. How did those Sevens performances rate in your career?
Oh yeah, Hong Kong was the best weekend ever.
Yeah.
I think that was the 4th time England won it in a row. That was the one I wasn't involved in the other 3. And the way we won it against Fiji was, a different level. And then also the Commonwealth Games was amazing. I wouldn't say it topped Hong Kong because we didn't win.
Yeah.
We got a silver, but to have a medal and do the village and everything like that, it's something you don't normally see as a rugby player.
Yeah.
To see the athletes and eating in this massive kind of aeroplane hangar of 24-hour food, which is pretty awesome. They were great experiences and something I'll always look back on fondly.
I mean, beating Fiji in Sevens in those days was the equivalent of trouncing the All Blacks, wasn't it? In 15s?
Yeah, it was rarely done.
Yeah.
And we had a great team, piggybacked a hell of a team with a lot of gas. People like Varndale, Strettle, Horton, Foden. So it was a great 7 season that year.
Stretz he's about 75 now. I think he's just hung up his boots this week.
He's hung up his boots as well. Yeah.
So how old is he?
He's 35, I think. Stretz.
Is he?
I think so. Yeah. Chatting to a good friend, Chris Custer, used to play at Sharks. We got on really well. Also due to the fact we're both big fans of whiskey, and he was getting into whiskey, which is now living in LA doing that. So maybe I should have gone into that with him. And he was like, I said, why are you getting into whiskey? And he was like, well, it's something I love and enjoy, and I can kind of learn the rest, and I'd be more willing to learn if it's a passion. So I had a quick think about what my kind of passions were, and I love coffee, so kind of just went in it for that reason, as mad as it sounds.
Get paid for your hobbies. Get paid for your hobbies. So how's that going anyway? Is it?
Yeah, it's going good. It's growing. We've got 5 blends now.
Yeah.
And I love the brand. I love the coffee, and for me, it's fun, and it's great when I get a new customer. Got a new cafe in Congleton the other day. They've now taken my coffee as the main blend there, and it's just great if I go somewhere and they're serving it to think, oh, that's my coffee bar in there. So so those little things like that to me is puts a smile on my face.
Yeah, brilliant. And is the plans? What are the plans with it? To
continuously keep growing it on the wholesale. I've got a meeting in a couple of weeks somewhere with a landlord, potential coffee operator there. new development in town, which will be really good. But you know, for me, it's just trying to grow it naturally and not kind of rush it, because you know, you see it a lot, especially with coffee shops at the moment. There's so many opening up, they go too fast, too soon, and then you know, sadly, have to shut it down. And for me, it's a hobby as well, and it's something I really enjoy. So to make sure it grows kind of in the right way is important for me. I don't want to put too much pressure on it. So so yeah, just continuously trying to find new places to supply coffee to, and obviously hopefully if this coffee operator option comes up, that should happen in the next few months, which would be great. And
what's the next blend number?
Oh, that's a tough question. I think I might have to bring a bit of a stronger one out, because I've got one. Number one's the strongest, then number 7, and the other 3 all the same strength, more fruity flavours. So probably be a forward. I'm not, maybe a second row. Maybe. Yeah. Not quite sure. Any suggestions out there?
Yeah, absolutely. And how do you test these flavours?
So
Just throwing this out there.
That's a good question. I have an idea of the kind of flavour I want.
Yeah.
A very vague idea. Speaks to roasters, they're great. Master Roast in Peterborough, unbelievable. Go down there and I give them an idea, and we try about 8 to 10 coffees, and then I kind of pick 6 of those, and then they send me them at home, and then I try them again, and then I pick which flavours I like out of each, and then go back down and try a lot more coffee. And I kind of do it that way. We do the process called cupping in the first place, and then after that, after the initial 10 that we cup, I actually try it as beans through an espresso machine, and I actually try it when I kind of finally decide. I do that after I've tried it as a double espresso, which is my favourite drink, an Americano, cappuccino, a latte, etc. Because for me, that's how someone's going to drink it, and I want to know what they're going to be tasting. So yeah, it's quite a fun process. I'm quite buzzed up on the way home. Thankfully, it's about a 3-hour drive, so it's about the right amount of buzz.
Brilliant.